Okay, you guys, today I'm talking about Basketball Wives LA Season 5, Episode 6. It was stupid because it was just a petty argument from the beginning to the end. And it was dumb. It was just so dumb. It started with the beginning where it left off last week, where Malaysia was kind of she was apologizing to Angel Brinks for the way she rode up to her event. She was like, I can admit that was a little ghetto and stuff like that. So she apologized to her. Angel Love brings up on herself to, ask her about did she think that was necessary or whatever. And she said, yeah, she felt like that was necessary because that was her homegirl or whatever. And this argument just went left. It really went left, and I was kind of seeing both sides of the argument. I'm not gonna just try to get on one person, but I'm just gonna say how I feel about the stupid, petty ass argument. So, Angel going at Malaysia or whatever, and then Duffy chimes in and was like, "You're being rude." She was trying to apologize. You're being rude. Duffy, Angel, Love, bring no, Love didn't feel like that or whatever, and then she start popping off or whatever, talking about don't judge me because of your friends came at me, and then she put Brandy in that argument. She could have left it at Malaysia, but she put Brandy in that argument. So then that had Brandy able to chime in and say how she felt because she was like, no, it wasn't like that. Every time I came across you, you have had something to say, which is true. So Angel feels like, no, when I saw you the first time, this is what happened, this is what was said. So I asked you a question. She kind of shut that shit down with Brandy. But okay, cool, whatever. But yes, okay, you have read Brandy the wrong way both times you have came across her. So okay, accept that. Um, but this is where it goes stupid for me because she felt like Angel Love Brinks should have had her back, and Jackie should have had her back, but more of Angel Brinks should have had her back because Angel Brinks was sitting there. But I totally get her. You have those kind of friends that's not confrontational. So I totally get where she was coming from. But you do want your homegirl to at least step in and be like, look, all y'all ain't gonna gang up on her at one time. But at the same fucking time, this is why you don't get in fucking other bitches' arguments. This is why I ain't got too many female friends. Because I'm not with I'm a grown ass woman, and if two females are sitting there arguing or having words or discussion or whatever, that's on them two. So when you jump in an argument, you should be able to take whatever the fuck you get. I'm sorry, like you can't get mad at somebody not having your back when bitch you didn't have to open your mouth. You didn't have to say anything. So since you did say something, you should be able to take it. And then you inserted Brandy and whatever. So take it. And I don't think they were jumping on her because they wasn't really all speaking at one time. They all was saying how they felt or whatever, but I didn't feel like they were jumping on her. Um Tammy and them maybe felt like that, and Shawnee and them, they all ran upstairs to see what was going on because they wasn't there when the argument first started, but I guess they heard the commotion, so they came upstairs. And when Duffy did ask Angel Brinks how did she feel that her friend was coming off on Malaysia, she even said that she was coming off a little rude. So, you don't want to hear that from your fucking friend when you arguing with some bitches, but hell, the question was asked and that's how she felt. So I'm like, hey, but I felt like, I'm not mad that she was sticking up for her friend, and then you get mad that Duffy's sticking up for her friend, but you doing the same. Girl, shut up. But I didn't understand this whole stupid ass argument, and then it turned into because Tammy was saying like we all have to stay here. How we gonna fix this? And Malaysia was like, bitch, no, the freeway is wide open. You can go. You can leave now. Bye. And so they felt some kind of way. Now the party is ruined or whatever. But I felt Malaysia like, bitch, ain't nobody making nobody stay here at this fucking point. But, because I didn't see no resolution even happening that night. Even if everybody would have went to sleep, maybe they could have talked in the morning. But that night, I didn't see no resolution because everybody was already pissed off. So, now Malaysia and her crew and went downstairs. So Angel Brinks is talking to Angel Love, and Angel Love is feeling like nobody had her back, and she wished she had friends like them. And I totally got where she was coming from. I think it was the way she worded it to Angel Brinks why she felt like that. You know, both of them bitches sensitive, but I totally get, bitch. When we sit here having a conversation, you don't compare me to them bitches. I'm sorry, but I get where Angel Love was coming from. Like, bitch, if I'm having your back, I want some friends to have my back. But that ain't the friend you got. We all have different kind of friends. I have those kind of friends that's not confrontational. So I totally get where she coming from. I totally get where Angel Brinks and Jackie was coming from. Y'all was having a discussion. Like, it wasn't like no hands was thrown. So, bitch, you talking to them, they talking to you. Why did some more people need to jump in there and it be a screaming match and nobody hear nobody? So I did hear where Angel Brinks was coming from on that part. But like I said, it was dumb. Angel don't feel like nobody had her back. Then Tammy and Johnny over there pumping her up that the girl didn't say nothing. So it was just stupid. But they end up leaving because there was no resolution. And when Tammy said every time it's never no resolution, and Brandy was like, yes, it was because it was resolution between me and Shani, and I was like, that's really all that matter because that bitch ain't really a castmate, so why do we care? Um, and then it was another part in that segment that I was here for it. When Brandy came out with that little what would it Malaysia call her Big Bear Goddess little outfit, I was here for it because she was really trying to lighten the mood. And when Tammy and them was saying something about her talking about she needs to go back in hibernation, I thought that was fucked up because I felt like she was trying to lighten the mood and get everybody to have fun. Like, just because these bitches going home, y'all didn't have to go home. But now then all of a sudden they all talking about the situation because the angels left, and then Jackie made it about herself, and y'all know typical Jackie was saying something about her, but which I got what Jackie was saying because they wasn't in the room when Jackie and both of the angels was talking, so maybe she did say that to her. But yes, we all know that was directed towards more of Angel Brinks. But hell, she did put it out there that neither one of them had her back. So now you know Jackie is gonna feel some kind of way. I was cracking up when Shawnee was like, "You always trying to make it about your damn self." Her and Tammy was in here for her and was going off on her. And when they go off on her, now she having heart problems and shit. I was just like, "No, you're drunk." But so they all three of them end up going home. I was like, "Bye." Like, oh my god, like I didn't understand them leaving. They didn't have a problem with nobody in the house, so I didn't understand them leaving. But fuck it, bye. So they all left, and the next day, you know, we gotta see everybody talk about it. The shit the next day. So we had the three amigos, Brandy, Malaysia, and Duffy talking about it, and they wanted to fuck up Angel Love, but hey, it is what it is. Tammy and Shawnee talking about it at the spa. Oh, they also talked about, you know, Shawnee and Brandy talking or whatever, and Brandy said that Shawnee apologized. I was like, bitch, say you apologize too. Tell the whole story. But, you know, it is what it is. They cordial. They ain't friends, but they cordial. So Shawnee was saying how Tamio knows yes, wants to know how it went, just like Malaysia knows yes. They want to know how it went. I'm just like, why do y'all care how it went? Y'all see they was cordial, like, leave it alone. Don't bring that shit back up. But they end up stop. So they end up talking about that. Then what I didn't like about Tammy and Shawnee, y'all supposed to be so above these bitches and grown and mature and all that. That imitation thing that Shawnee was doing about the angels and then the little voice she did for Duffy, I thought that was fucked up and disrespectful. Cause I feel like don't get mad when they come for you, man. You the executive producer and all that shit. Don't get mad when they call you a bitch. You just imitated these girls while they're not there. So when they do see this and then talking shit to you on the reunions and shit, don't get mad. That's why I always say she shouldn't be a castmate because that shit she did with Tammy, if these girls see it and get mad, you cannot get mad. That's my only thing with that. Um, whatever. Moving on from that, Angel, Brinks, and Jackie meet up to talk about it, and Jackie feels like Angel Love needs to be talking to, and Angel Love feels like they need to fix things, and she needs to fix the way Angel bring Love needs to fix the way she talks to people, how she say things, and I agree with that. You know, you can say what you want to say, it's how you say it to people that's the problem. So Brandy, Tammy, and Jazz they go and see Dusty. Well, they no, it was Tammy. I wrote it wrong. Tammy and Jazz go meet up with Dusty because Dusty's a DJ, and so they talked about music and Jazz doing music or whatever, and then they heard Jazz's song. I rather heard it on the radio part. When she was playing it, I was here. I was here for the beat, all that. But when she started singing, it was something in Jazz's voice that was so irritating to me. I was like, no, just let the music play. But Duffy liked her music or whatever, and so she ended up calling Slim Thug for her and setting up a meeting with Slim Thug from Houston, rap artist from Houston. If y'all don't know who he is, because he ain't really out like that now. But I do remember him. I used to bang his music. No, no shade to him. I used to bang his music. He just not out now. But I guess he's still doing big things in Houston, so I can't be mad. But he said that he would take a meeting with her. And so she was excited about that. That put, a little green light on little Tammy for Duffy or whatever. She was cool with it. Then when Duffy asked Jazz, can she do the visual for her video? Jazz was hyped up. Tammy was oh, we gonna see where this go. Like she really wasn't here for it, but her daughter was pumped up. But I was like, that's gonna go all the way wrong because we all know, Tammy has to put her input in on everything. I remember she was kind of sabotaging her daughter party when she was when Jazz was having a little party on David Tetero little special, and I was like, this not gonna go well because she wants to have her input. It has to be what she say, how she say it goes. So this not gonna end well. So anyway, um, Angel brings the Angel Love meet up, and they made a basically, and there was still an argument of who didn't have each other back, and um, all this, and then her saying that them girls she wanted friends like that, and it was stupid because they made up in the end, and I'm just glad that they talked it out. But I'm like, oh God, if this conversation come up one more fucking time, I hate the way they drag stuff on. Anyway, Angel B and Jackie meet up, and this is where I was getting my goddamn life. Cause out of the whole episode, this probably was the best part of the episode. But Angel brings, I feel you on this one. I was mad as hell because Jackie is messy. I keep trying to tell y'all that every episode she messy as fuck. She invites this girl out to talk and talk about their issues, and she let her know that she felt like they didn't have her back, but it was more towards Angel Love or whatever. And next thing you know, Duffy walks up, so now Angel Love is like, what the hell? Like, and it's like surprise because Jackie didn't tell her that Duffy was coming, and I'm like, that is so fucking out of line for you. I would have popped off on Jackie. I wouldn't have let that little slide and just sit there. No, I would have popped off on her and said no, bitch, and would have left. I would have made no, bitch. Y'all do this scene together, but hell, y'all gotta get paid for a scene because I wouldn't even entertain this because of Jackie. Because it felt like Jackie does this and then sit in the middle and go, I don't like people like that. I really don't like people like that. She didn't once try to, well, she did at the end, but at first she just let them argue, and I was like, you didn't even try to mediate this meeting between these two girls. So she was like, surprised, and she was like, yeah. Uh, what a surprise or something. So that now that just already put Duffy on the defense because Duffy was here to have a conversation, but now they put her on the defense. But okay, I forgot to mention when they was arguing at the beginning, and Duffy let Angel Love know she spiked her drink. Was it fucked up? Yeah. Was she already drinking? Yeah. So I didn't see the problem. Um, but she was saying, that was fucked up that she spiked her drink or whatever. And then Tammy was like, yeah, that's fucked up because the bitch could have stabbed us in our sleep. I was like, bitch, if she was going to stab you, she was going to stab you because she was already had been drinking. So that one shot wasn't going to, girl, shut up. So they talked about that. She wanted Duffy. She was like, we can't go nowhere until you apologize. Duffy apologized for it, but she was like, it was all in good fun. It wasn't like that. It was all girls. It was a girls' trip. Everybody drinking. What's the fucking problem? But hey, when y'all don't get along, anybody can pick off anything and have an argument about it. But I did. I just felt like it was a girls' trip. Whatever. Bitch, you had a shot glass. Like, what was supposed to have been in there? But anyway, so she apologized for that or whatever. So then she was talking about she felt like they were jumping her, and Duffy let her know, like, we were not jumping you. I was defending Malaysia, but I wasn't jumping you. So they start going in about that, and it was just catty. It was catty as fuck. But I do remember them saying, because she was just like, we just have to be around each other. It's not about liking each other. We just have to be around each other. I don't like you, but hell, we just got to be cordial. And I just want you to respect everybody. I understood where Duffy was coming from because if you're gonna be around these group of girls, like it has to become some kind of respect. And the way that Angel Love goes about things, like these girls are gonna be on defense with you. They are gonna be on defense with you. First of all, they don't know you like that. I understand you can have your own opinion because we all have them. But when you in a group like that, and we have watched this on multiple seasons, you're gonna be the one that get the ass into the fucking stick. You really are. Um, but it was stupid. But I do feel like everybody in the group deserves respect if y'all gonna be around each other. Then they start going at it again about Duffy was throwing shots. Duffy kept throwing little low blows to the girl. What the fuck was she supposed to do? Because she was like, you talk about something about some degrees or whatever. And she was like, yeah, you keep being in videos. I was like, I ain't never seen her. Never paid attention. I don't know. And she was like, well, I wasn't dancing on people. Then she started saying Duffy was sleeping with the Dallas basketball team. It was catty. It was catty. They said they was gonna go body for body, but I did notice that Duffy kept shutting her down. Duffy was shutting Angel Love all the way down, kept quieting her ass down. And Jackie always chimed in at the most awkward time. I was in a video. I was a video host. I don't know about that, but I was a video. I was cracking. I was like, Jackie always say stuff at the wrong fucking time. But I do like Jackie was like, nobody care about nobody's past their bodies, how many body counts they got. It's not about that. And I'm glad that Jackie did say that. But then they kept going at it back and forth, and Duffy let it be known that homegirl Angel can't claim her baby daddy, and I'm like, why you can't claim your baby daddy? I don't know. But I do remember you saying that y'all was on a break and timeout. So when she said y'all wasn't together, you was like, I am with my man, and she was like, no, you're not. I was like, bitch, you put it out there, you wasn't with him. Y'all was on some kind of break or whatever. I don't know. But if she slept with the Dallas basketball team, if you slept with all the rappers, who cares? Nobody cares. But when that bitch said, you keep DJing and I'ma keep saving lives, and Duffy ass told her, you better save your own life and shut the fuck up. I fell out. I was like, ooh. And she was quiet. I'm just saying, she shut it the fuck up. Wouldn't been me, but she shut it the fuck up. I felt like this episode was real catty, stupid as fuck. Which y'all be wanting to know my opinion on it, so I'm gonna keep on going. Tell me what y'all thought about it. Basketball Wives Season 5, Episode 5. And I will talk to y'all in the next video. I'm going to put Power up tonight or in the morning. And also the rap game will be up either tonight or in the morning. So just bear with me on those reviews. But talk to me. I'll talk back. Be respectful, because I've been getting some very disrespectful video comments, and I'll just be like, I don't know why y'all think I'm gonna reply to that bullshit. I'm not gonna do it. So y'all can keep on leaving them, but I'm not gonna reply. I'm not gonna give y'all that much attention. Not gonna happen. Follow me on all social media sites by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.